Hi, this is Sarah of Spa and Wellness MexiCaribe, and I'm here this morning with Rashida of Caribbean Candy, and we're going to talk about introduction to body sugaring, and we even have a live demonstration. So Rashida, welcome. How are you today?
Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm doing great. I am very excited to be presenting this introduction to body sugaring to our audience. And so first, let me just thank you for the opportunity to share with our audience and be able to collaborate in this way. I'm very excited.
Excellent. So I'm going to hand over to you and turn my screen off, and we'll get started with the webinar.
Wonderful. Well, again, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. As Sarah mentioned, my name is Rashida Lohar Singh. I am the founder of Caribbean Candy Professional Sugaring. We are a manufacturer and a supplier of professional use body sugaring products and post-epilation skin conditioning products. While we are based here in the San Francisco Bay Area of California, our products are distributed internationally and, of course, throughout the Caribbean. So today, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my key points of why you should add body sugaring to your service menu as a natural wax alternative. Okay, so let's move right into it. So as you can see here, I just have some notes. By adding body sugaring to your service menu, this not only elevates the traditional waxing hair removal to a luxurious epilation experience, but it also aligns with the values of today's ingredient savvy and eco-conscious clientele. That is our clientele. The use of natural ingredients in the sugar paste makes it environmentally friendly and very appealing to those who are seeking sustainable beauty options. So by offering sugaring, a spa or salon could attract and cater to a much broader clientele that values both effective hair removal and eco-friendly practices, thereby further enhancing the client experience and overall satisfaction. So you might be wondering, what exactly is sugar paste made of? Well, sugar paste is literally made of 3 simple ingredients. It's a natural epilation mixture consisting of sugar, lemon juice, and water. This combination creates a sticky yet pliable paste that is safe and gentle, even for the most sensitive skin clients, or most reactive skin clients, I should say. So who is our target clientele when we're talking about adding body sugaring to your service menu? What does that client look like? So basically, that's a 21 to 40-year-old urban dwelling professional who prioritizes a healthy lifestyle and values convenience and quality. They have a moderate income and are willing to invest in products and services that align with their wellness goals. They are tech savvy and they're actively engaged in social media, frequently seeking recommendations and reviews from their peers. So as a professional sugarist or a salon that has added sugaring to your service menu, your target clients are conscious consumers looking for products that are both sustainably sourced and ethically produced, such as Caribbean Candy. So let's talk about some advantages, specifically for the spa or salon who is thinking about adding sugaring to your service menu. First, let's just talk about the overhead costs. Lower overhead costs. This is one of the most attractive points of sugaring as a whole, because you don't have any sticks or strips needed in order to perform a sugaring service. Also, we have the higher profit margin. So typically when we are sugaring, we're using the handball method, which means that you're using a gloved hand to apply and remove the sugar paste. And you only need from $1 USD to $1.50 worth of product to complete a service that you can charge from $100 to $150 USD. So that profit margin is really, really amazing. Now, of course, low overhead cost, higher profit margin equals increased revenue for you as a salon owner. I'll also mention the low overhead cost. I sometimes forget. Sugaring cleans up with pure water. If you are to drop sugar paste anywhere on your waxing table, on your treatment table, I should say, it comes off with pure water. So we are eliminating also the cost of those chemical solvents that remove traditional wax. That is a key point. So let's talk about 6 reasons that your clients are going to love sugaring. First and foremost, sugaring is going to significantly reduce ingrown hair. This is because the method that is used and the technique that is used, the method in which the hair is epilated, we are removing the hair in the same direction that it grows, creating less strain on the mouth of the follicle, and therefore creating less of a risk for broken hair. So basically the hair comes out or is epilated in the direction that it's already growing, removing the entire follicle and the bulb as well. Like I mentioned before, sugaring is natural. It's all natural. Easy cleanup with water. Clients absolutely love that. It's safe and gentle for sensitive skin. It is never hot, never hot. So slightly above body temperature is all you'll need in order to create a smooth, moldable paste. What did I do there? Sorry about that. And I'm trying to see here. One moment. I cannot see my last point there, but I'll just go and say that sugaring grabs the hair at a much shorter length than traditional hair removal techniques, or I should say epilation techniques. It does provide optimal results because of this. So whereas we would normally advise our clients to come in when hair is maybe 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch long, sugaring is going to be able to epilate that hair or extract that hair at 1/16 of an inch. So that means a shorter time that your clients have to wait in order to grow the hair out, and also an easier method to extract at a much shorter length. Let's just recap some of the main points that I've shared with you so far. Low startup costs. So at Caribbean Candy, we definitely empower establishments of all sizes, from luxury day spas to solo estheticians, to turn their passion into profit without being burdened by financial barriers. So this allows you to focus on growing your client base, on honing the skill and growing your client base. Now, we offer customized training with ongoing support. We are going to equip you with the necessary knowledge and skills, guidance, to navigate challenges, maximize potential, and eventually master this art while achieving sustainable success. That's the key. These things are going to allow increased client retention. Sugaring, like I said, it provides amazing results, and you're going to see it in just one moment. And your clients will need to come back to see you on a regular basis in order to create that permanency, which is what we're looking for: finer, thinner hair, and eventually hair-free skin. So this significantly enhances client retention by providing a superior, long-lasting, hair-free experience. That's the main reason that your clients are going to continue to come back to you. Usually every 4 to 6 weeks is what I like to recommend for my clients to come back. The most fabulous point of all for a lot of our spa owners, sugaring is a profitable addition. It's a viable and profitable addition to your spa business, attracting a wide range of clientele, thereby increasing revenue. Thank you, thank you. I told you I was not going to hold up too much of your time with the presentation because I want to get right into the live demonstration. So thank you for allowing me to share with you those key points, but stay tuned because this is the good part. I'm getting ready to show you exactly what sugar looks like, how thorough the service is, and how easy it is for both you and your client. Okay, so we're gonna move right into the live demonstration. I am going to put on my gloves. I usually put just a little bit of powder onto my hands so that my gloves slide on quickly and easily. Now these are nitrile gloves. These are not vinyl, and they are definitely not latex, okay? Just to ensure that our clients who are allergic to latex won't have any issues. And also nitrile is just much stronger material since we're using our hand for the application. Okay, so as you saw in our quick snippet, we're gonna start with just sprinkling a little bit of the coconut body powder. Now her skin has already been cleansed with our citrus cleansing mist here. Okay, so we've already done that, and then we just went straight into powdering. Okay. Now that is about $1.50 worth of sugar paste. Slowly molding that sugar paste onto the skin, allowing the product to seep into the pore, which is going to help us to get that thorough extraction. Okay. I like to do something called cross molding. This just kind of helps that paste to get down into the mouth of the follicle. Okay. Wow, look at that. Absolutely perfect results. I I'm gonna bring this just a little closer. I'm gonna have it just so you can see. That is a perfect result there. And just that quickly, okay? So let's get right into, so slow molding again. Now because sugar paste is water soluble, it's never hot. It is going to adhere only to dead skin and the hair itself, okay? Another very, very cool feature, you can go over the same area multiple times, if need be, without damaging the skin, okay? So let's give you just a little bit closer. And again, this paste is about 35 degrees Celsius, which is really slightly above body temperature, okay? We'll soothe that skin with our opposite hand. Okay, now I'm going to move right over to the other leg. Slowly molding. And we go over hand structure, proper hand positioning. And we're very detailed with proper technique to ensure those optimal results. As I mentioned, we offer trainings, of course, nationwide and throughout the Caribbean. Quick little backstory. I named the brand Caribbean Candy because my family, my mother is from the Caribbean. I have family there in St. Croix and also in Trinidad. And so it came to me one day, Caribbean Candy. Look at that, perfect results. And so when we're talking about higher profit margin, when we're talking about lower overhead cost, you see I'm utilizing this same ball of paste. And even though I'm only demonstrating a half leg here, this same ball could be used if I chose to do an entire leg sugaring. Let me bring this closer so you can see a little bit. Can you see the hair that have pulled up in the sugar paste? I don't know if you can see that, but I want to give you guys just enough of an angle. Okay. So I've done the complete front of the legs, and because I have created this pattern when I'm sugaring, to finish off or to complete the service, the only thing I would need to do is have the client flip onto her tummy, and she should have a very thin strip of hair that needs to be removed, all with just this paste, just the same ball of paste. Isn't that amazing? So I hope I have intrigued you and piqued your interest on the vast benefits of body sugaring. I'll be right back. Thank you so much for spending a portion of your morning with me. I hope you enjoyed that introduction to body sugaring. from Caribbean Candy. Again, my name is Rashida Lohar Singh. If you would like more information on our training internationally throughout the Caribbean and nationwide, please do send us a direct message to Caribbean Candy. You can also follow us there on Instagram, Facebook at Caribbean Candy Professional Sugaring, and you can have a little fun with us too at Caribbean Candy _sugaring on TikTok. Any other inquiries, feel free to send to info@caribbeancandysugaring.com. Special thanks to Spa and Wellness MexiCaribe magazine. I greatly appreciate the opportunity to share this introduction to body sugaring with you all, and I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye.